Nail Soup Media. We specialize in websites, web communities, and internet products.
Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple techniques here. So this was a question that someone asked. Do you need to have finances to go to a showing? And we took that, put the answer in, and then made sure that we had keywords in the description and different variations of the keywords. We also added a open house page, but we didn't have it made yet. So sometimes when you're doing these things, you want to have an open house. Let's say someone's talking about something that you can easily create. Then what you do is you prep your answer, right? You go to your site, create a page, put here's an open house page here, right? So then you go back to the answer, the question, put the answer in, and then for Trulia, you're allowed to put links inside your answer, and then they also give a reference, like you can put a web reference. So this is really helpful. So now, right? So we did that. So what was funny is after we answered this, then after you answer stuff, a box will pop up and say, here's some other questions you can have, right? So this is one that we found that said, is this a safe neighborhood? So basically the reason why we answered this one is because this is a question that talks about open houses, right? So open houses is a link that when you put into the site, this person will go to a page that gets them off of Trulia, Zillow, or Homes, and using your site to do searches. So that's the reason why this is a good question to answer. And then we also put in some keywords here so that it'll rank on the search engines. Because remember, you're not just blogging or answering questions for the person that's asking it today. This is something that will be asked by others in years to come, and you'll be getting leads from this past the time that this person decides to buy. Okay, so that's that. So here's one that we answered. This is this a safe neighborhood, right? For this particular address. Well, we did a couple more things, a little advanced. Is before we put this in, right? We created a video and put it on YouTube. And if you look at this, this is keyworded. The only thing that we haven't done yet, just because we're doing something with the site, is we didn't put the URLs. We normally will keyword this up down here. We did keyword it to the property that she was asking about in the advanced YouTube targeting, but this section here is usually going to be like full of website URL and stuff like that. So we're you'll see this if you come to visit it. You'll see that it will be fully keyworded once we launch the site 100%. Okay, so we made the video, right? And it goes and talks about how in Trulia you can look at crime stats through using this function, right? So we showcase this to her as well as to the people that are wondering, is an area safe? This is all going to show up on the search engines in a short period of time. Okay, so we describe it, right? We put that there, and then we embellish on what she's asking, because everyone else is like, go to the police department, go this and that. But then we're asking, well, what are your feelings about being safe? Is it just crime, or is it, the fact that you might be in a high trafficked area, people racing down the street, kids, a lot of kids around you if you're 83, what things are you thinking about? So we created a page that's keyworded that will have it. We even reference back the Trulia, question we answered, and put in, the video from YouTube, and it is all like this. Between the page here, the question we answered, linking back the YouTube video, all this is going to get search engine ranking, and it's all by one little question from an 83-year-old is this safe? So if you read this, you'll see that and this is the whole purpose of our system of answering questions. We're not like these people here. They're basically, contact me for, call me. It doesn't do anything. This answers the question and then says, when asking if an area in Albuquerque is safe, what are you feeling? Asking her, across the country if things are safe. But, your question got us thinking, and go to this site for the answer. So we've not only answered the question by showing her that she can go straight to Trulia and use their function to see crime stats right there. But we also, so we answered the question, but we also created an element above and beyond the rest of these. These are all plain Jane, simple, cookie cutter answers. Where here, this is going beyond it and actually creating, more of an authority answer that makes our client look better, to this person and then anyone else. I mean, there's mothers that will ask this question. There's, parents will ask this question. Is this safe? And then this answer here in the link provokes way more thought. So it's showing a dimension. It's showing problem solving, and it's showing that our client has a better, command of this particular question than anyone else. And so, and then what's going to happen is that when someone looks at this and they see this is done, after the 83-year-old lady, there'll be people that ask these questions, and they'll see that wow, Tim really went the extra mile and did some things, and then they go and look at other questions he's answered, and they see the same kind of involvement, command of the area, problem solver, giving a unique perspective, and being more in control of the sphere. That's going to draw them to use him when they get close to the time to wanting to pick an agent. Okay, so that's the technique that it's a combination of website, YouTube, and Trulia, and everything's linking to each other. Okay, thanks. See ya.